Today we are going to revise the sixth chapter, that is integer. In short, we are going to see it. So for that I have drawn a mind map. Now first we will see what is the need of integers. In daily life we know that many terminologies we are using, such as profit means positive, loss means negative. If we have deposited the amount in bank, then it is positive. If we have withdrawn it, then it is taken as negative. Depth is taken positive if it is above the sea level, and it is taken negative when it is below the sea level. And temperature will be positive when it is above 0 degree Celsius, and when it is below the 0 degree Celsius it is taken as negative. So we need to study integers. Now we are going to see what is meant by the integers. Whole numbers already we have studied before that. Okay, so all the whole numbers means 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. Okay, it's a negative if we have added in that same set, then we can say these are the integers. For example, 0, 1, 2, 3, all these, and it's a negative -1, -2, -3 and so on. Okay, these are called as integers. Here we will see how to represent integers on the number line. We have to draw a line on which 0, 1, 2, 3, it means whole numbers we have written. Then we should write down -1, -2, -3. Okay, now here we can see as we are moving to the right, value increases. Okay, when we are moving right, then value increases. Okay, more value the number will have if it is situated to the right one. Now here we can see all the numbers which are situated to the left side of the 0 on a number line. These all are represented as negative. These are called as the negative integers. So -1, -2, -3 and so on, they will be negative integers, whereas 1, 2, 3, these are all situated at the right side of the 0 on a number line. These are called as the positive integers, and 0 is neither positive nor negative. Okay, now here using this number line we can see how these integers are compared. Compared means how these are ordered, which one is greater, which one is less, that we are going to see. Now on this number line, as we can see that when we are moving to right, it will have the more value. It means number situated on the right side will have a more value. Okay, the value is increasing when we are moving to the right, and hence we can say that it will have the more value when number is situated at the right side. Now from this we can see that all the positive integers are to the right side of the 0. It means all positive integers, these are greater than 0. Okay, now here we can see that all the negative integers are to the left of the 0. It means all the negative integers are less than 0. Now from this statement we can include that negative integers are less than 0, as well as negative integers are less than any positive integer. Positive integers are greater than 0, as well as positive integers are greater than negative integers. Okay, whereas 0 is less than the positive integer, but 0 is greater than the negative integer. Okay, now to know that, here I will give you the example. For example, if you are going to compare 1 and 3, we know that 1 is less than 3 as it is situated to the left. Okay, situating left means less value, situating right means more value. But if we are going to compare -1 and -3, now here we can see -1 is to the right of the -3, and hence we can say that -1 is greater than -3. So that way we can compare the. Now we will see how the integers are added. Adding, okay, if the positive sign it is there, it means we are going to move to the right. Okay, now which integers we should add? if the sign is the same, then we should add, and the common sign we should give it. Okay, if the integers are having the different sign, then we should find out the difference and the sign of the bigger whole number we should give. How we are adding or subtracting the whole numbers, like that only we have to do, but we have to take into consideration their signs. If the signs are different, for example here, now if this example is given, moving to right, using the number line, how we can solve this? Minus 3 plus 2. So minus 3 here it is on the number line, plus 2 addition. Okay, it means we have to move 2 digits to the right. 1, 2 steps to right. If you are going to get, then we will get here minus 1 as a integer. Okay, now here we can see 3 is having negative sign, but 2 is having the positive sign. When there are the different sign, then we have to find out the difference. What is the difference between 2 and 3? That is 1. What is the bigger number from 2 and 3? As a whole number, if you are going to look, then 3 is the bigger number. What sign it is having? Negative. So minus 1. Okay, that way we can do it. Now how we can do this? Minus 3 minus plus minus 2. When back to back plus minus sign it is there, we can see here that plus minus it will become minus, minus plus it will become minus, but minus minus will become plus, plus plus will become plus. It means that two similar signs will make a plus, but different sign will make a minus. Okay, like using this, if you are going to solve, we will get minus 3 plus minus. Plus minus means it will be minus 2. Now minus 3 minus 2, here on a number line, if you are going to see, here it is minus 3. Okay, minus 4 minus 5. We have to move to the left because negative it is given, minus 2 it is given. Okay, and what we will get? We will get here minus 5. If without using the number line, if you are going to solve, how we will solve it? Now 3 is having negative sign, 2 is also having negative sign. Both are having the same sign, negative, negative. Then we have to add it. So 3 plus 2, that will be equal to 5. And what is the common sign? Their common sign is negative. So minus 5 will be your answer. Okay. Now how to subtract? So for finding out the subtraction, first we should know what is the additive inverse. Additive inverse of 5 is minus 5. Additive inverse of minus 7 is 7. It means what? To find out the additive inverse, only we have to change the sign. Okay. For the subtraction, we should move left. Left will give the subtraction, right will give you the addition. That we have already seen. Now, what is the subtraction? Subtraction means adding the additive inverse. If we are going to add the additive inverse, then we are doing it's a subtraction. For example, minus 5 minus of minus 2. Now 2 minus sign are there. We know that it will become plus. Okay. Or now just now I have said that what is subtraction? Subtraction means adding the additive inverse of the next number. Okay, so minus 5 I have written as it is. Now this plus sign, minus sign gets converted into plus because subtraction is the addition. So instead of minus I have written addition, and instead of minus 2 we should write down the additive inverse of minus 2. Additive inverse of minus 2 is 2. Now we can see here that minus 5 plus 2, both are having the different signs, so we should find out the difference. 5 and 2 difference is 3. Now from 5 and 2 bigger number is 5, its a sign is negative, and hence we should write down minus 3 will be the answer. This way you can practice the questions and be prepared for the exam.